All dwarves are delvers in the earth or master smiths. A rare few become engineers, creating wondrous machines from steel, wood, and stone. You have wanted to be an engineer ever since you were a young dwarf, growing up in your father's workshop at Karazakarak. Your father, Gunnar Torkelson, was one of the greatest engineers of his generation, and being his only child, he taught you everything he knew. In time, you helped him design and build some of his greatest feats of engineering. But the life of an engineer was not without risk. Harnessing the power of fire and steam demanded precise craftsmanship and the finest materials. Any error, no matter how slight, could lead to disaster. There was no way to know for certain what had caused the explosion. It could have been any of 1,000 things, but you blamed yourself nonetheless. Though your father would recover, his days as an engineer were likely over. Tormented by shame, you left Karazakarak to seek your fortunes in the old world. It was well known that humans valued dwarf craftsmanship in all its forms, so you traveled to Nuln in hopes of offering your skills to the Empire's famous gunnery school. You arrived in Nuln to find the Imperial throne vacant and the Empire in tatters, following a succession of pretenders and centuries of civil war. The gunnery school was but a shadow of its former glory, but the remaining engineers gladly welcomed you into their ranks. Your work at the gunnery school had barely begun when news of the Chaos invasion reached the city. As Magnus of Nuln rallied the people to resist the invaders, you and your fellow engineers readied the Empire's ancient guns for war. At Kislev, the Empire's cannons proved decisive, driving back the Chaos Horde again and again until Magnus and his knights defeated Asavar Kul. You returned to Nuln a hero, lauded by the humans for your courage and skill. Later, when word of your exploits reached Magnus, you were surprised to receive an invitation to join his retinue.
You there! Have you come to take me to Magnus? I've been waiting for an audience with the Emperor-elect, but no one will admit me. I must speak with Magnus at once. There is something sinister at work in the Imperial Gunnery School, and I fear all of Nuln may be in danger.
Master Falk? It's me, Keela. I served in the artillery with you at Kislev. What seems to be the problem?
Ah, yes, I remember you now. Thank the gods. You know firsthand the dangers of which I speak. As you know, when Magnus raised his army to fight Asavar Kul's invasion, we sent every engineer and every working gun we had. Only Gustav Riekert, the headmaster of the gunnery school, and a handful of our most senior engineers remained behind to tend the forges while we marched north. After the battle was won, we came back to Nuln expecting a glad homecoming. Instead, the school's iron gates were locked. An outbreak of the plague, the city guard told us. No one was allowed inside.
Oh, this is terrible news indeed. But what's so sinister about shutting the gates if there's plague inside? Seems the only sensible thing to do.
Then consider this. Other than a few terse messages from Riekert warning everyone to stay away, there has been no word from any of the other engineers trapped inside. None. What is more, the smokestacks at the foundry have been belching smoke night and day since we returned. The forges are in full operation for the first time in centuries. Who is operating them if we are locked outside?
I confess that does sound strange. All right, Master. What would you have me do?
Someone must get inside the foundry and learn the truth. I know of a way inside the complex through the city docks. Find the missing engineers and rescue them if you can. They'll be able to tell us what's happened.
Grungni's iron beard. Falk was right. The enemy is here. I don't want to explode. Too much pressure. I don't want to explode. I must wait. Too much pressure. I don't want to explode. Must wait.
Sigmar be praised. How did you get here?
Master Falk sent me. Where are the others?
I don't know. The heretics separated us so we wouldn't try to escape. They have to be close by, though.
How many?
No more than 5 now. There were more, but the cultists...
I hear you, friend. Get to the docks. I'll send out the others as soon as I can. Go! I must wait. I need to wait a few moments. Too much pressure. I don't want to explode. Nope. Still need to wait a few moments. Too much pressure. I don't want to explode.
Sigmar be...
still need to wait a few moments. Let's wait. Too much pressure. Don't.
Many thanks, friend. I'm in your debt.
2 down, 3 to go. I'm out of fuel right now. Still need to wait a few moments.
Sigmar be praised. I'd given up hope. Thank you.
Just 2 left. Too much pressure. I don't want to explode.
I owe you my life, friend. Another few hours and there's no telling what those foul cultists would have done to me.
1 left by Grungni. He's got to be around here somewhere. I'm out of fuel. Must wait. Much pressure! I don't want to explode! I must wait!
Oh, thank the gods. We've got to get out of here. There are horrors loose in the forge. Foul, twisted things. You can't imagine the things I've seen.
You might be surprised. Get going. I'm right behind you. Wait a moment. You were right, Master Falk. The servants of Chaos have taken the Foundry. The whole complex could be overrun.
We will know more once I've had a chance to speak with my colleagues. You've done well, Keela. Return to me when you are ready, and I'll share what I've learned.